Sundays with Styles, no weapon.
Sundays.
Hello, folks. I am your host from the East Coast. I don't mean to brag. I don't mean to boast. No, but this is my main man.
Weapon? What was that? My bad.
Very anticlimactic.
No, but we always go.
Yeah,
new
weapon. You know?
He's that guy that's just wearing a
Yeah.
blue shirt and we're wearing Sunday shirts.
Yeah, and then you know who I am. You know who I am. The rising star. It's your boy, Fifth.
The guy who's about to
Sunday.
fire our fucking lazy asses.
Me? Never.
Never.
Can you smell?
Can you smell what the joy
What
is
Sundays
cooking?
is cooking? What Sunday is cooking
Dude,
this weekend?
we
What's
actually
going on?
got a lot of shit cooking.
There we go. Oh, you trying
We
to
have
touch
a
my
lot
leg?
of. I like to touch you. It's
I
fine.
bet you do.
I told you. You
It's
saw.
Pride Month. I get it.
It is Pride Month, and I noticed
Yeah.
that one of my shorts that I clipped from last week's episode blew up, and it actually is sort of like saying like
It was us being funny.
It's okay. No, like it's okay to be gay. Like,
Yeah, but it was us being funny.
right.
We put on a
it's being
skit like.
funny.
We got a lot of pride.
Bro,
So
I
But
hung his
hashtag
hooter.
no hate, like 600 views.
Bro,
Right
I
now.
honked his
Oh,
hooter, and you went over to try to blow me on the thing, and it was like a.
yeah.
You know?
Because we have no hate for
Yeah,
that.
we don't hate nobody.
Why would you? Why would you?
Oh, I mean, we're
You were in the clip too, and I thought
we're
you
a
liked it.
little
It sounded
light.
like from your voice, you were
Yeah,
like,
we might be a
honey.
little light in the loafers sometimes. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean?
I never got the same. What is light and loafers?
It means like you sort of prance.
In your
Oh,
bloomers.
okay, I got it.
In your bloomers.
No, because like you
In
always
your
you
bloomers.
hear that like
Yes, lighting your
and
loafers.
I
No,
never really knew. I'm like,
no, dude, I understand
Any
what you're saying
loafers?
because there are like certain like phrases and stuff that like you don't realize until one day you're like, wait a minute, how did I never realize like
What they were
saying.
what they were
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like that
Damn.
shit.
Dan, do we have any house chores or house cleaning
Yeah.
to talk about, sir?
Subscribe to the podcast, please. I've been saying this, man. Like a lot of people that you're on there. It's 460 something like
450, 460, we're up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, around
The
460
other
in
day, I actually went we went to
Oh,
Pens and
wow.
Pencils, did the show. You know, shout out Price, shout out Graph,
Yeah, I know.
Graphite. We when I was there, I grabbed people. So I asked them. I go, "Hey, you guys listen to the podcast?" And they're like, "Yeah." Dude, a lot of Legion of Skanks fans, a lot of what was it? A lot of Joe
That's our
Rogan.
fan base.
a lot of-
I mean, that would be our fan base, yeah.
So
You got
I
your phone fucking-
go, hey, yo, subscribe to this podcast. Actually, I got Kool-Aid to fucking sign on.
No.
And Kool-Aid was
Do
like,
that
I don't really
too,
listen
bro.
to politics. And I go, bro, it's politics, but it's a little more than that. It's
Yeah.
kind of what is going on.
We
in the
put a
world.
funny spin on it too, but
It's,
I mean,
it's comedy, it's current events, it's
Yeah.
political, it's
pop culture
shenanigans.
because it's
It's
everything
pop
that's
culture.
going on. It's
Absolutely.
everything that's going on.
We're a little
Yeah,
bit
yeah.
of everything.
I mean, the
Absolutely.
whole world right now is engaged in, if you will, like a culture war. That's all I always put culture wars. You know what I mean? And it's not something that's uncommon. Like it's something that's happened throughout history many times. Like
Yeah.
cultures clash, and it's weird. Like there'll be like a minority, but they're able to, however they do it, like blow their voice up so much larger than normally. I mean, like. But at the end of the day, man, I don't care.
What are we doing? What are we doing with the? I want you to let everyone here know.
Yeah, I
since
didn't really get
we're in
started.
house
It's
cleaning.
being
No.
ridiculous.
Since
Yeah,
we're since we're in house cleaning mode
Sure.
here, what are we doing with the our raffles?
I know. I
No,
like it.
No, let's
Alright, so
let
there's-
everyone know. You know what I mean? Like
All right,
we're
so,
transparent here.
so I want to say, yeah. So we have been a little.
Minus fake fucks.
Definitely me. I've been a little lazy and lackadaisical, if that's a word. But
Oh, me too, bro.
about the situation because it didn't work out the way I wanted to. But a lot of that's on me. I mean,
But that's
so I
Sunday.
am actually going to. I need to get my wife a little bit of time to be able to make it too. So, but I am within the next week. I think there's like 6 people who joined, and I'm gonna pull
Yeah.
a,
Let me know.
a winner, and they'll get their shirt, and I'll let them know because I gotta get their size and stuff. Oh my god! Oh my
I say
God.
this.
Oh.
I say this. Ready for this.
Honey.
I say this. We only got 6 people total. I say we give shirts. We give shirts to everyone, and then we'll give one raffle when you raffle it off and you pull the name. We'll give that person a $20 cash app direct. You know what I mean? Whatever. But everyone that at least the 6 people, we should give them shirts. I feel like
Yeah.
But you know that was gonna take a little bit of time though, right?
I'll fund that shit.
But no, I'm just saying like because I can have my wife do it. No, absolutely. And shirts like are really actually not a big problem. You can like
No,
Kenny
not
has
to
like a
mention.
Hobby Lobby. And,
Yeah, no, if she
dude, what does this show turn into right now? Is this turning into the fucking
You guys are going to Hobby Lobby?
Johnny fucking?
no. What I'm saying too is if she doesn't have time to,
We want to make the people who really supported the
infamous model making too.
What
You know
are
what I
you
mean?
guys trying to make me make?
5
A
T-shirts.
shirt?
So we're gonna buy the
This
we're gonna buy
kid's
the
gonna-
shirts.
I already made one
Bro, he
shirt,
lost
so it
15
takes-
pounds
it
in the
takes
last
5
3 weeks. Here comes
I'm
5
back.
back.
Back, bro.
5 back right now. You guys are witnessing 5 pounds. His tits are gonna grow as the show goes on.
Ooh, we don't need my lactate.
You really should try that, bro. You don't want to take a little bite?
Of course, I'm going to.
Yeah,
What are
yeah.
you talking about? Like,
I know it's really not the best idea for the show, but you know what?
Yeah, man.
Fucking man.
not after he just broke the chip 4 times and put his
Yeah,
finger deep in the
and it's
fucking
not. It's not. Yeah, but that's why she gave you
Oh.
some. Look. She gave her just
So I
enough.
know. I just
She gave you a plate. With a
just
spoon.
realized it was funny.
Yeah. Why don't you? All right, we're just gonna try it. Can you give me a chip? And don't bite it before you.
No,
Get it.
no.
Lick the fucking
But
chip.
my
dude.
wife made crack dip. It's called.
Yeah.
And we're not gonna sit here and eat the whole show because that is ridiculous.
I'm gonna
but-
eat one because Price
But
will
we
get
have
mad.
to test it.
Dude, Price will get mad at you.
But to be like, what the hell?
Yeah. See, the fucking chip broke.
Yeah,
God
man.
damn it.
It's because it's thick. But that's
That's what
how
she
it's
said.
good. That's how we like it. Oh yeah.
What the?
Oh,
Yeah, you know, they break pretty easy.
Yeah, I got it.
Dan, say they hold the bowl some more.
Wait, hold on. Hold on, let me pop up.
Thank you, Kathy.
Thank
Thank you, honey.
Remember who said it first?
I'm gonna stop trying to steal my wife, bro.
But yeah, definitely.
All right, bro.
Yeah, definitely. We need more
Okay,
people
sis.
to subscribe. Subscribe.
Yeah.
I'm ready, bro.
Let's get on this, man. Let's get on it.
All right, let's get on it. I think we are good now, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yo,
I put on some more promo stuff too. You dollars, I still like you dollars. You can send you dollars. I have
All the hardcore fans. You guys know who
all
we
the
are.
hardcore fans.
Send them dollars in every week. If you enjoyed this episode
$1.
as much as $1, that's not even a cup of coffee, man. You go to Dunkin' Donuts, you're paying $3-4 for a coffee right now.
Yeah.
This is a third of a cup of coffee. Just support your favorite goons.
And we got more and more stuff coming too, like more and more content.
Way more.
Right
Way
now on Rumble,
I'm learning.
we have
We got
27
that
of
box
our
right now.
episodes. I'm gonna have the last few episodes up soon. So please support us on Rumble. Go check us out on Rumble, and we're gonna all start making. Dan makes little short videos like before the show and stuff like that. I'm gonna start doing more videos. Like we got a bunch of content, a bunch of ideas coming soon, and also
yeah.
if you want to come on the show, especially if you're somebody with a differing opinion than ours, please come on the show
Please
and
come,
debate with
please.
us. Like we're not bad people. We're not gonna attack anyone. Like we want to hear other people's sides. You know what I mean? Like.
Dude, Dan will
I-
drink you off right now. Come
we
on.
don't want to echo Tim.
I mean-
I don't like that.
Well, oh, jerk you off. I mean, no, just kidding.
but like
But,
all
No,
platforms,
and I had
Dan got some people on.
I said
on
it. I said it
Spotify.
on the. I said it on. Today I posted the video, and I said, "Dude, like we're looking for more people to get on here."
Spotify.
Yo,
and
Robbie.
podcast.
Robbie Kundra, where you at? Like,
Call him out.
come
Call him out,
on.
Dan. Call him out.
Dan Calhoun, anytime, man. You know that. Jerron. Like,
Pooji, when you come back
The
around?
dude with the last
Pooji.
name K.
Pooji.
That dude. No, we really should get that dude. on
Pooji,
there.
yeah.
Dude, I want to see Pooji and Gallagher, bro. I want to set up like a legit,
Pooji.
bro.
Yeah,
I want to
yeah.
set up a legit thing where the three of us are in the middle, and we're gonna set you two up on opposite sides, and we're gonna feed you guys topics.
like
you guys aren't
like
know
a
the topics
presidential
are.
debate.
Yes.
They hit a
Like-
buzzer and shit too. That'd be good.
Oh,
No.
that's not.
We're gonna give
We
you
have the buzzer.
We have the
When
buzzer.
we don't agree with them,
No. We have the buzzer to stop somebody because we're gonna give you, a certain amount of time to rebuttal and give answers on topics.
Oh,
Like,
rebuttal.
we're gonna set this up and it's gonna be. You'll see. We got ideas, man. But holla, Pooji,
seriously,
call him.
if anybody,
Gallagher, call him.
listen,
We set this up, man.
hey, yo, if there's like
Sundays,
something
bitch.
that you want us to cover on the show, or you would like to come on here to promote anything, like that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, I mean, we're not like professional outfit yet, but we still have a little bit of a reach. You can still get,
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
we got something going
We're
on,
making,
man.
bro.
We got
Bro,
something
I
going on.
can, I can feel it in my plums. This is going somewhere, man.
Let me find out that you didn't.
Maybe I'm
subscribe.
just I have delusions of grandeur, but I feel like we're moving in a direction.
Is that what the cherry tree you talked about?
My
Oh.
Tim Scott. You guys know who Tim Scott is?
Mm-hmm.
He is the Black Republican who is run president. I like him.
Bro, he's on
I think
point.
he's pretty cool. He's
Doctor-
on point.
Dr. Cornell West just said he's running now.
Did you see what he's running
Dude,
on?
everybody's
It's terrible.
joining
Oh my
the
God.
field right now. It's gonna be a circus for a while.
Of course
I feel
it
like
is.
it's
Because
getting
they're trying to demoralize.
But
Trump.
I like, so the whole point is,
Yeah.
I like Tim Scott, and he heard on The View I mean, these broads on The View are just
They're
terrible.
next level.
They're
bro.
racist.
They're next
They're
level.
prejudiced. They're haters. Like
They're
Whoopi Goldberg.
separatists.
Which
Do
is
you know
funny.
her real name's Karen? I
Which
just
is
fucking
which is
Karen.
funny
That
because
makes sense.
Whoopi like did like supported.
But she's mean and nasty though.
She
I
supported
know.
Ted Danson when he did fucking blackface back in the day.
Dude,
You know that shit?
Mhm.
dude, she got a
Just
2-week
cra-
vacation
now
from
she's
the
like-
show because she said that the Holocaust wasn't a
I know,
racial
yeah.
thing. Are you? Do you not? Is your brain not work on it?
No,
But
it's
anyway, so what
insane.
happens?
Insane.
They were all talking
And
shit.
that's all she got was 2 weeks.
Specifically, yeah.
What
which is-
would that
most
have
people-
been? What
like-
have been for someone else on the other say? Let's just hypothetically say someone on The View had an opposing view and said something about the LGBTQKI9.
You'd never hear from the people ever again.
They'd probably fired. They would've been-
Scientific
Dude, they
knowledge.
would have been fired, like straight up. But she only got
Facts.
2 weeks. You see, like there's a skew. And
So they were all
Amazing
saying
how
it,
that
but
works.
Sunny Hoster is one of the ones that's really bad with pulling the race card and shit like that.
Oh,
And
shit.
so she was basically
Terrible.
saying, she said, Tim Scott is not the rule. He's the exception. Black people in America know that they really don't have, any chances to like he's an oddity.
Maybe even Miss Whoopi Goldberg is the exception.
Oh, she's definitely the
But we are not the rule. And so when it comes to racial inequality, it persists in 5 core aspects of life in the U.S. Economics, education, healthcare, criminal justice, and housing. At nearly every turn, these achievements were fought, threatened, and erased, most often by white violence. You have indicated that you don't believe in systemic racism. What is your definition of systemic racism?
Let me answer the question that you've asked it.
Or does it even exist in your mind?
Let me answer the question this way. One of the things I think about, and one of the reasons why I'm on the show, is because of the comments that were made, frankly, on this show, that the only way for a young African-American kid to be successful in this country is to be the exception and not the rule. That is a dangerous, offensive, disgusting message to send to our young people today, that the only way to succeed is by being the exception. I will tell you that if my life is the exception, I can't imagine.
But it is.
But it's not, actually.
It's been
here's the-
114 years.
Yeah, so the fact of the matter is we've had an African-American president, African-American vice president. We've had 2 African-Americans to be secretaries of the state.
Oddity. He saw this, whatever, because it went, viral, just like a lot of shit.
isn't the whole trans movement the same
And he
thing? though?
called there and asked The View if he could come on the show, and they had him on. Bro,
What do they cut him off too?
I don't know.
Fine,
I don't know if
I'll
this
let
guy will be able. If I give him the clip and we can insert it in, we'll put in the clip. If not, I'll
Tim
post
Scott,
it on
Tim
the
Scott.
Facebook page. Tim
I'll click it
Scott
once I get it.
roasts The View. So he says to her, like, it's wrong what you're saying because I am not an exception. And he started naming off, like, I mean,
They had no
Black
idea.
pres-
They had no idea what
black
they were talking
president,
about. Yeah.
black Supreme Court justice, like on and on and on.
Mhm.
And she was just like, she looked like she was shocked. And he's like, I don't appreciate how you try to use race to your advantage to push your, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Gender. Oh, yeah.
listen, shit. The crowd starts clapping. You know what Whoopi Karen does? Whoa, whoa, whoa! This isn't that type of show. We don't clap and cheer people. We talk about issues here.
Oh, but
Calm down.
But if it was her
And if it
fucking
was shit-
point, it'd be a whole different ballgame,
facts.
boy.
Yeah,
Isn't
big,
that worse?
big whoopee.
That's a clip right there. That's a clip. That's a clip right there.
Nah, dude, she's been.
Look, let me hang for 3 seconds.
Do you guys think that Whoopi is a good like co-host on the show? That's gonna be a
No, bro. Yes.
Well, because she causes.
Eggs. And what do people
I
want?
guess they say.
Would
Yeah,
it be racist? I would call it. She's
People
just a
want drama.
sister act. No,
Um,
alright.
hey,
Boom,
you know what?
boom, that was
So
good.
you know what? Can you do me a favor so I don't have to go over there and do it?
Yeah.
Could you scoop a little
Yeah.
bit of dip onto a plate and put some chips on it for me?
You wanna-
I'm
you wanna-
I know
Yeah.
you meant.
No, I'm not really. I'm gonna just occasionally. No, I promise. I'm not gonna.
Dan,
Price.
keep that over there.
Price. I'm not. No, I'm not. I just want it over here. I want to feel it, be close to it. You know
No,
what I mean?
no, you're
I'm not
close
gonna-
enough over there.
No. I need some chips though too with it. I don't know why you can give me
No,
chips.
no, just that.
You know, I need,
that way
No
you can't eat
cows,
it.
no cows.
That way you can't eat it.
okay, I need the chips, man. Come on.
What? 2 plates? Or save the fucking sea urchins.
No.
Save the sea urchin. Oh! I see what you're
Now
doing.
he's a dirty little
But
man.
I'm not even gonna eat it right now to show you that I'm serious.
Man.
So
Price, I tried.
yeah.
He's fat.
Well,
Can't
hey,
control this Polish
here's
bastard.
another just like quick little one because there is a lot of quick little stuff in here that I do feel is important. I would like to get it out. So it's gonna be something that's not a long story to go with it. You know what I mean? But
Mhm.
in Utah, they banned Bibles from school libraries because it's basically the LGBTQ plus community said if you're gonna ban the genderqueer book and stuff like that, which shows like little boys
How to
blowing
download
each
sex
other
apps.
and all that stuff, which is probably not cool.
So take religion out of school.
To say that it was
should be,
that there was too much
No, I
sex
agree.
and violence in the Bible, but technically the Bible, religion is not supposed to be in church. I mean, in school, anyways.
Yeah.
But so that's not my issue. It's just the way they do it. Like that, they feel like
The way they frame it.
like
It's the
yeah,
framing
I'm
of it.
gonna, we're gonna like you're saying that this is perversion. Why don't you look in the
But
Bible?
hold on. The Bible's not supposed to be there to begin with. So what do you mean look at the
Yeah.
Bible? So what are we looking at? We're looking at. So you're saying look over there, but there's nothing there. There's literally nothing. Like that Bible that you say is there is not there.
I will
So
say
what are
though,
we
but
doing?
I will say the
You,
Pledge
do
of
you mean there's
Allegiance.
no there there?
Hold on, dude.
What?
Do you
The
see
Pledge of Allegiance does bring up
under
Oh,
God,
God,
indivisible?
Yeah.
Hey, we
But-
might as well jump into that fucking story because it connects right to it. This one, you hear at the fucking Capitol. No, you're not gonna see it right there. You hear at the Capitol
Fucking hell.
that there was kids. No, this is what I'm doing. I'm doing it in my mind. That there's kids
Oh, boy.
at the Capitol building, a choir, and they had their choir teacher with them, and they were singing the Star Spangled Banner.
And Secret Service
And
told
the
them to shut the
fucking
fuck up.
Capitol Police came and said, "You have to stop singing." Look, why?
Is
Like,
it-
because
is that okay?
because some
No,
people
it's not.
because some people take offense to it, and it's considered
It's a protest.
a protest song.
Technically a protest, which you're allowed to do.
The Star Spangled Banner.
No,
is
no,
a
no, no. I'm
protest?
saying with a choir
No, that's
singing
sort of
it.
like-
No,
Boy.
that's not a quit, dude. The
Dude,
Star Spangled,
dude.
the Star Spangled Banner is an anthem for the country,
For the country.
to show
The point was
to
it
show your
shouldn't be
love
that
for
way.
the to show your love for the country. What
Understandable.
the fuck are we
But
talking
what
about?
I'm saying that if they came in and they said it was a protest,
But it's not a protest though.
even if it was,
But it.
I know it wasn't. But even
No,
if
I know
it
he
was,
said, but he was saying.
it's okay.
But that's
No,
the wrong
no.
type of
But
thinking.
regardless, though, is
I-
yes,
no,
yes,
I
no,
get
you know, Paul. I know what you're saying, Paul.
But I don't think he's saying that he agrees with it. No, he's not saying
no. I don't
that.
say that I agree with it.
Yeah.
No. I'm sorry.
No. I'm not saying you are right. I'm saying that like the fact of that first off, is that not the definition of stopping free speech? You have a bunch of choir kids that are singing songs. They're not out there spewing hate. They're not saying profanities. They're singing the Star Spangled Banner, which our country was how that song has been around for 300 years, 300 plus years, and that's all of a sudden now it's a problem. Like what? What?
17. I think it was-
76?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, like around.
And then, what do you think they did when they got pushed back?
What's in your
You know,
mouth?
Nothing.
he has no
Um,
choice.
What do you think they did when they got pushed back?
They stopped.
For doing it.
They stopped.
Th-
I read the article. Well, I'm hip to this one.
But you know what they said?
I don't
They said this is a misunderstanding. It was a mistake. We didn't really.
on
we,
epic levels.
we didn't really. We didn't mean to shut you down because of that. Like they tried to take it back.
Of course it is. Yeah, after the fact. Like, of course it is. Damage control.
Yeah.
No, but the
A
reality
lot of
is,
people do that, man.
the reality is, the teacher that was running that choir, whoever the head authority was,
Yeah.
that was superseding that, should have said, "Fuck you. This is my First Amendment right," and went and did it anyways, and then suffered the consequences afterwards. Because when they went to court, they would if they had. So let's say they did, and the cops came and arrested them.
Yeah.
Right? Let's say they arrested a bunch of.
Oh,
This is why we don't allow fat people on the show.
But here's the thing.
I'll cut that. Don't worry.
You actually can't even notice it on the camera because I was watching the
you
camera,
notice what? I didn't say that.
and we can't let the other person know. Shh, I don't want to get in trouble.
But what the hell
I don't
happened?
wanna get in trouble.
What
I know
happened?
you are.
Yeah, but the real thing is what happened to
So-
Elon, man.
Shh.
Elon.
Yo, peep this. Shh. Hey, did you guys hear about the fucking Elon Musk? Now, this movie came
On
out
Twitter?
before. I still haven't
Twitter.
watched the whole movie, but I've seen a lot of clips and stuff.
It's dope.
So, Matt Walsh, he's like an activist and everything.
Yeah,
Daily-
we
for Daily Wire.
we did just bring this up
For
like
Daily
an
Wire.
episode.
For Daily Wire.
Yeah.
Right, but this is new though.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
Elon Musk put up, they put up for free because it was behind the paywall of what you call it?
Twitter.
No, of Shapiro,
Basically.
Ben Shapiro's
Daily Wire.
Daily Wire.
Daily Wire.
So they're like, we're gonna put up for free on Twitter, and somebody from inside Twitter, like, shut it down, like, blocked it and stuff like that. And people are like, "What's my real dog? Honey, this dip is
That's $19.99 a month on
That's very good.
OnlyFans.
That's very good.
She's mine. She's mine. You son of a bitch.
For $20, she could be yours.
No, hey, she's hey. If she was a hooker, she would be a high price hooker, sir.
Back page, damn it.
$35.99. Shit.
Mm.
Everybody knows that. So.
But so they put up for free, and a person within the company shut it down, and people like went right to Elon, and it was like everyone was sounding like, "Dude, what's going on there?" So I believe he fired that person. He was like, "This is not what." Although everything's not perfect at Twitter either. There's certain
No,
things
but
that,
it goes to show you that he hasn't completely drained the swamp. We'll call it.
right.
You know what I mean? Well, clearly, like,
I don't think anybody can drain a swamp.
You
If you
can't.
really think about
You
it,
can't.
there's no plug in the damn swamp.
bro. Think about this.
That's
How
what
could you
I do.
ever, as you're hiring people, how could you ever determine the malintent in someone's heart when you're sitting down with someone for fucking 10, 15 minutes doing a job interview, and you know that person is only providing the person that they think that you want to hire?
Yeah.
They're not showing their true selves. You know what I mean? Like, how do you get through that? It's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
And people try to say like the whole documentary, like, oh, this is just a hateful thing, but it's actually not. Like, that's what I don't understand about it.
We're messy
He's
humans,
basically
man.
just going around like asking people in other cultures to show that like it's basically once you have this whole thing we always talk about, a full stomach and plenty of entertainment,
Yeah,
you're willing to put up with any fucking nonsense,
Yeah.
and everyone has too much time to sit around and think of strange like ideas and shit. And when you go to other cultures and countries, they don't understand this. Like,
because they're fucking struggling.
and it's just weird how like
It's a lot of struggle.
like we take commercials that have like pride stuff in it, and if we're sending that commercial over to another country like China, Saudi Arabia, out of respect for them, we remove it.
It's edited.
Yeah,
So,
but yeah, we'll have fucking videos of drugs from Big Pharma, like, oh, and hey, if you have trouble with that, and then you get, but you
You
know,
have
there's
videos to
only
push shit
two
that's
countries that
fucked
do
up.
that. There's two countries that do that. It's us and I think New Zealand or something like that.
yeah, in Australia.
And New Zealand is very like
Liberal.
they only put they only put a few things on.
And ask yourself this.
Dude, I got rid of cable, bro. Fuck that shit.
Me too. Ask yourself this. Why are
makes
we
sense.
only seeing this push in first world European white Caucasian countries? Why are we not seeing this LGBTQ and trans push in Middle East, China? You don't see this shit in Africa.
The China
At minimal. And if you do, I'm not saying it does.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's 0%. I'm saying it's such a minute percentage that it doesn't even register, right? Why is it only in first world white countries that you're seeing this big, huge push? Why? That doesn't seem weird, because if this was really like a global thing and everybody was coming to Jesus moment,
Yeah.
why isn't it happening across the board? Why is it only to specific areas? That's
Corporate money, appeasement to the people. Appease all the people.
Is it appeasing people, or is it pushing a narrative from
Well-
the corporate media that this is what we want you to think? This is how we want you to think.
Yeah, but
this is how we want you to move.
if you could think outside the box.
Well, dude, did you hear the dude
Not even
Larry
people.
Shit,
Fink?
man, cheap.
Larry Fink from BlackRock, in a fucking interview recently, he said, we have to do what we're doing with corporations, because the corporations right now are what's pretty much controlling the world.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
not even,
Absolutely.
they have more power than
And
the government.
they're using the private sector to
And
to
he
master.
said, we have to force behavior. We have to force these companies to, the more diversity,
ESG.
the more money that they're able to make. Right.
ESG.
I know, and we keep talking about it because it's something that a lot of people,
They don't-
average,
they're not
don't
paying
think
attention.
about or know about it.
Yeah,
right?
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, they're not
Honestly,
putting the
Like,
value
to
on
be
it.
investable as a company, you have to be able to show. And BlackRock is into everything.
Bro,
Like,
they're the top 5 biggest companies
They
in the
control,
world. Private company in the world.
they control
dude.
like close to $20 trillion.
Yeah, bro, that's
So
like
what?
that's a third of the world's GDP, guy.
Yeah.
A third of the world's
Yeah.
GDP.
See, like,
It's
What the fuck you talking about?
It's actually,
Like,
it's like,
that's crazy.
it's scary.
legit as like a father, a man who works fucking 60 hours a week. And
When
I'm
you
just
listen to the guy talk,
no,
you
no,
can
no,
tell.
no, but
It's
no,
crazy, that guy.
no. What I'm saying though,
The
is
idea
like,
is crazy. It's not
I
bad.
honestly
It's the idea
don't really,
is-
I really don't pay attention to much of that. But I also try to at the same. You know what I mean? Like,
have to.
no. I get that. But it's like, damn, dude, like my fucking day-to-day schedule is just so much going on.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, these motherfuckers are.
And they've
these
made it that
motherfuckers
way.
are plotting on
No, but
us.
they've made it that way. They've made it so that your life is like that. You as a smart person, and you as the woke, or the person that's at least conscious of it.
Hold on,
Not you.
let's back that up. Not
Yeah,
smart.
Well, no. But like you as the person who's actually
I
like
have a little bottom,
awoke to
yeah.
what's going on. Once you have the understanding and you have the knowledge of what's going on, you now have the responsibility to backtrack and say, I need to invest at least a half an hour a day, 15 minutes a day, whatever you can. The 7 to 10 minutes is taking a shit on
Because I want to be
time.
informed.
Because you
Oh,
need to be
yeah,
informed
yeah,
what's going on. It's up wherever you can carve the time out. You need to carve that time out, because if you're not, And I know it's a bit cliche, but if you're not doing it, you're part of the problem. But you don't become part of the problem because ignorance is bliss. Ignorance is bliss. You being ignorant and not paying attention is just as bad as going along with it because you're not stopping the bullshit that you know is there. When you're it's one thing when you're not conscious of it. It's another thing when you are conscious of it and not doing something.
No, you're in the zone right now. You're fucking 100%.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I'm fucking expert.
100%.
One man's opinion, you know. But
What we always say, all it takes for evil to
No, history repeats
no,
itself.
that's not true. But all it takes for evil to prevail is for good people to do insane
to do nothing. They don't have to even do something. You have to do nothing. And because of that factor, because of what you're saying, it's why we're going down the road we're going down right now.
Just ignore it, though, right, guys?
You can't ignore it, though. That's a part of the problem.
It's a
No, I'm glad you said that, though.
But,
No, bro, I'm glad you said that because a lot of people do say that. That's a lot of people's in their mind.
Yeah.
No, you know what? No, bro, you're part of the problem. You need to speak up. And believe me, there's more of us than them. We're on the same side. Don't let them think we're divided. We're not. Believe me, we all sit on the same side of the fence here. Like, nobody wants their life to get worse. Everybody wants a better life. Let's make it fucking happen.
I don't know about him.
He keeps eating, dude. The Stone Cold Stunner is going to come on the fucking show.
Trey's just walks in the door and just stuns you.
Let me tell you something, motherfucker. You just see me sit up and just
that would be absolutely hilarious, though, if you really
that would be the clip.
But you're right, because I feel like people still aren't coming. Like, some people have adjusted to the fact of, dude, how expensive every fucking thing is right now. It's outrageous.
It's crazy.
One thing I do want to actually...
it's not reasonable.
I just want to bring this up. This isn't on any of the notes of them.
That's fine.
But,
oh, boy.
That's what it's about.
No, eggs. They said it's so freaking expensive.
Yeah.
But I'm buying 18 eggs for... It was
$4 or
like
$5.
$8.
I was like, yeah, so I got
That's 18.
I went to Market
So
Basket.
that's less than...
I know. I went to Market Basket. It was like $4
It's not that crazy.
Yeah.
It's not that crazy.
No, the eggs though. It was a couple months ago when they shot the eggs through the roof.
I see a typo.
You know what I mean?
No.
Instead of the
I was just thinking
instead of the
shooting
Ukrainian
through the
dam,
roof.
it says Ukrainian dam.
I thought you did that.
I know. I just saw that too.
No.
I was like, what the fuck?
No, I didn't. But I don't want to get
Ukrainian
too deep into this.
Oh yeah, we do. Let's get it.
Привет, как дела?
Alright, so no, it's this shit right here.
Fuck the Nord Stream shit. Hold on. Why are you? Fuck. Listen, we talking about Ukraine. Let's talk about this counteroffensive that started this week. Y'all hip to this counteroffensive?
No, the Nord Stream has to do with the dam, though. That's a point that I'm making.
So wait, me?
So the dam was blown up in
You said
Ukraine.
dam,
They blew up a
okay.
dam
Yeah.
in Ukraine.
Hold on.
It's going to affect the playing field
Of course it is.
for
Once.
Ukraine's counter offensive.
And Russian too. And Russian.
But the thing that's funny is that the U.S. is saying, they're saying that Russia did it, and they're saying, and they didn't care one bit about the damage to the environment. And I'm thinking to myself, you motherfuckers blew up Nord Stream 2, like it, and that's letting gas just fucking pour out of a fucking pipe, like.
Yeah. No big thing, right?
True.
They're just fucking hypocrites, man.
True on that, but this isn't as crystal clear as the Nord Stream 2. Them blowing up that dam, that could have been Russia. That could have been Russia. Here's why: because they know that counteroffensive they were talking about was coming at Crimea.
I understand.
So if
my only point was that why are we saying that they're so bad when we do that shit? And I was going
no. Facts not. I don't deny that. But what I'm saying is like in this particular case, this isn't as clean cut as Nord Stream was. You know what I mean? Like them blowing up that dam, dude. I watched a couple videos on this weekend, as a matter of fact, and the way those floods are coming down, it's basically buying time for either side, and I can't decipher who, because what happens is they should be running tanks and shit across these plains now that are not frozen anymore. But now they're waterlogged. Now they can't. So this is prolonging. So who does that really benefit? Does that benefit Russia getting more people down to Crimea? But is that what Ukraine wants? Does Ukraine want the majority of the Russian forces down to Crimea so they can counteroffensive towards into Russia on the northeast side?
Is this whole fucking war, is this benefiting anybody? No,
it's actually benefiting the it is benefiting someone.
Oh, and
the World Economic Forum, because they're the ones that say like the breadbasket of the world.
They just had North Korea friggin' join the NWO. Right?
Don't surprise me.
Oh, NWO.
No, that's the World Order, but no,
Yeah.
WEF, World Economic Forum.
Oh yeah.
But what they were saying is 60% of the world's grain comes from this area. Well, now there's nothing being produced there. There's mines throughout all these fields. So now the agriculture of the world has significantly dropped down.
I'm gonna take my dog.
Production-wise.
I'm gonna take my dog for a walk and just get blown up in the fucking forest. Like,
No, but that goes
Like,
across. That's going to cause
crazy.
famine across the world because
It's gonna affect my snacks, man.
it's going to affect your snacks. But you probably could use some snacks being affected.
snacks on snacks on snacks, kid.
My man got pepperoni titties the size of fucking full length fucking sausages, dude.
Yo, I got little nipples, but this motherfucker.
For real.
This kid's packing a charcuterie board.
Yo,
Oh.
for real.
But they say
That was pretty good.
that Ukraine is the breadbasket of the world.
Yeah,
They
a lot
do.
of wheat, a lot of wheat.
So, yo, Lululemon fires 2 employees for trying to discourage
You wanna put that-
robbers
Oh, shit.
from robbing the store.
When
What the fuck are we talking about?
Oh, thanks.
How is a private corporation, Lululemon, right, gonna fire employees for trying to discourage robbers from robbing the store? What the fuck? Are you serious right now?
That's your demographic?
Bro, are
no,
you
I'm
kidding
saying,
me?
like, that's what
That's
that.
what I mean. Are you kidding me right now? Like, what?
That. How the
Like, I
fuck?
don't like.
I don't
you
own-
want to lose my, like, I don't understand it.
I gotta get on camera, but
I will, but you
But-
guys have to.
yeah, no, it's a little friggin' ridiculous.
Yo, how does that work? How do you, right, as an employer, tell your employee, make sure
Sorry,
you
guys.
do A, B, C, D, E, F, G during, and then it's okay for people to steal though.
You hear New York wants to bring back the mask thing? Like,
You
and
know
I'm like,
what?
yo, what the hell? Like,
Do they not realize we're past this?
yeah.
Bro,
I
I watched a video
know.
earlier,
We've
right?
all had the friggin'. We've all had it.
I'm gonna clip this, yo.
He's
I-
had
if I
the
still
hip
have it.
twice.
Dude, at least no, 3 times.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
And the last one was like the good one. I had the rash
Yo,
and the chafing.
I take back to him, so.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah. Oh man! All right, so yo, Hillary Clinton's email is coming back to haunt her. I love it, fucking old baby bitch slut muffin. What are we
he's
doing
reading,
here?
he's reading them verbatim. That's awesome.
Let's get it. I don't give a fuck.
No. Honestly,
It's about time.
I think people should have taken Hillary's emails a lot more serious in the beginning.
Absolutely.
Like, what the hell? Like, just as like
Bleach
anybody else,
bit.
man.
She bleach bit and then physically destroyed with hammers entire hard drives
She
of
has-
information.
she has
and she
never-
had
Phones.
servers.
And
She
phones.
She
She
has
has servers in
never killed
Germany.
anybody.
Yeah, the Hillary Clinton Foundation never killed anyone.
Damn
Else.
it, yeah.
They're like 5 for 5 or whatever.
No, but have you guys not been able to figure out, like,
Who's this guy? Where did he come
it
from?
doesn't make any
Hey,
sense.
Paul, what's up?
Oh, hi, I'm Styles. I'm on the show.
Oh, he's the fucking host. Oh, here he is.
I was
Oh,
hungry.
what
I
else?
need a
Thanks for
snacky snack.
It looks like you do.
No, but I like that. But listen,
It's Pride Month.
why did the CEO of Lululemon? What is it in it for him to react that way? That's a strange way to
Probably
react
got paid, honestly, probably got paid off.
about your business.
That sounds to me like an insurance job, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Why else would you not? Why else would you fire employees for doing their job?
but
An employee's
saying,
job
like,
is to make sure people don't steal from you, especially when you're a retail store.
isn't it sending
the
the message
fuck?
to people like
I
you
would
can just steal from us?
Yeah.
I would actually like to see like
It's a
what
bad
was it?
business model. I
Yeah,
feel
yeah,
like.
yeah. Who were the people that were stealing it? Like, let's break down the context. I didn't see the
Why do we have
video.
to? Why do we have to
Hold
say
on,
that?
Remember,
No, why does that matter, though?
This will be a clip too.
Why does that matter though?
No.
The people
because-
stealing, because
Like I
of-
said, the woke shit, the appeasing the people. You have,
Yeah, they were like,
it was.
no, but he is right. I know
Yeah.
the direction's going. So
Yeah.
they were like teenage black kids. So yeah, basically, and what the guy
They probably
said too,
moved
he
totally
said, "I don't want the
like-
cops to show up here and end up killing
Oh,
a young
people.
black
Oh,
kid
Jesus
over
Christ.
some
Yeah, no,
events."
yeah.
But that's fucked up.
You think
because
they're gonna?
that's
like,
making a climate where you're like, oh, you can do whatever you want.
So it sounds like we're almost at San Francisco level where there's if it
Oh.
isn't $750,
$900.
don't fuck whatever the fuck number is, which is an astronomically high number, right? So I just want to give. You wonder why there's businesses. If you guys look at San Francisco and you look at the businesses that have left, there's like nothing left there. It's like an abandoned wasteland. I wonder why. I think corporations are gonna be like, yeah, just come on in, and every single person can steal $700-800 worth of materials, and we can't call the cops on them
Why didn't the
per
owner,
person.
Why didn't the
Oh.
owner just give the kids a pair of fucking Lululemon? Say here, hey, guys, don't fucking steal.
No, they want to steal
You
a
got-
shit ton of it because they
Oh, a bunch
sell
of
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At
Yeah,
retail
no,
value.
Oh yeah.
There's like 4 of them, and they like had like
Mm.
yeah,
but,
they'll sell all
but
that
if you
shit.
advertise it, and
Like on the
they,
side of the
they
road
send
and
you
shit.
the shit.
But
like
why
it's
would
nothing.
why would the
Like,
CEO, the
I don't know.
COO of that company want to fire the employees that were trying to talk them out of it?
Because it's in their policy.
Probably because of the bitch slut muffin.
Because it's
Yeah,
an
you
insurance
can't-
job. It's an insurance job. You steal all this shit, I'm gonna get all my money back. I don't care. You might as well take it. Don't fight them. That's the only reason why you would tell your employees.
And I
if
also
people are gonna
feel
steal,
like-
let them steal.
and I
Why else
also-
would you?
Right, and I also
Makes no sense.
and I also feel like customers are paying for that type of bullshit.
Yeah, because the price hike.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So you're paying for the guy who stole 22 pairs of Lululemon fucking TikTok fucking pants to make your bitch's ass look nice. Great job, guys.
So I
It's
think
a
this
lemon.
next thing. I think
Lulu.
this next thing. I think it has to do with this new idea
Hold on,
That,
I gotta
like-
hold my hog and take a piss.
that like your feelings are everything. Like facts don't mean anything. It's all about your feelings. So you can be what you want, whatever. But they're starting to project this
Hold on.
shit onto other fucking people. If it ends up being an emergency,
Yeah.
sorry for this.
Cups.
But so it's it's going to the point where they're going back to like historical figures and stuff. Like I think we the first part of this we recently mentioned, but I just want to mention the same thing. So Netflix had a documentary trying to explain that Cleopatra was a black woman. Well, she
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
just
Was
a
she Egyptian?
straight
Didn't,
white woman,
Didn't
but it's been proven she was European.
was it Will Smith's
Yeah,
husband?
Jada Pinkett, of course.
Husband
She's
did it? I mean,
Yeah.
husband. I mean, well,
it is
white-
his husband. Yeah,
Yeah.
G.I. Jane,
Yeah,
whatever
yeah.
the fuck shit.
um,
But
The ball bitch.
okay, so what's
I got your wife's name in my fucking mouth,
But
bitch.
Jada Pinkett Smith.
Dude, Cleopatra had Greek ties. I know that for sure.
Right.
Like, you look back,
But
in
she wasn't
history.
African American. That's what they're trying
Yeah,
to
yeah,
push.
yeah.
And like, if you saw
Why
the
does
way
it
they
matter?
did it,
Egypt.
Why does that fucking
Egypt,
matter?
No.
This
Egypt-
bitch ain't been around for
No.
thousands of years. Who the fuck
No,
cares what
E-
nationality she is?
Egypt.
What the cares?
But why-
Egypt.
but you're
Egypt
right.
actually got pissed about it.
but you're right.
Egypt was
Who
like,
cares?
what?
What
But
the
you're
fuck does that
right.
matter?
But you're right. Why does it
That's
matter?
great.
It's because they're trying to
I
add
don't
it all
Yeah,
into the
trying
fucking
to
plan they
fucking
have.
soup.
Like, did you hear the shit where they
Rachel
said where they're now telling
Rachel Sue.
archaeologists? They're telling archaeologists now that they do not want them to gender the bones of human remains they find because
The genders, yeah.
obviously the bones show whether it's a male or female, but you don't know in life what they thought they were.
Oh, we know what they were in life. This is only now we see all this spike. And I'll say this once, I'll say it twice, I'll say it 3 times. We all
Say it for.
I would say it fucking for the 5th time, I'm 5th, bitch.
We have XX and XY.
Listen.
That's what it is.
We all owe Alex Jones an apology. In 2014 and 15, he was saying, "You're turning the frogs gay." This is before this huge spike in trans and all this other little lettering and plussing on top of that. He saw this ahead of time. And I don't give a fuck what y'all think. We owe that man an apology. I don't care. Period. Pow.
But what I'm trying to say too is like it continues like it's
Don't
going.
care.
They always try to talk
That's a
about like science, like follow the science, and all that, but they are making up fantasies. Also at the same
Did we
time,
just follow the science?
the fucking
Did we just follow the science
We
with
did.
COVID? And how well, where that get us?
listen to this, man. So this is part of the same shit. Discovery Plus just came out with a documentary that's trying to say that Abraham Lincoln was gay and had a bunch of sexual
He was too tall.
relationships
He was too tall.
with
There's no way.
men.
No way.
And that's coming from where? How do they know this?
Someone's just like with the Cleopatra thing. Someone just
Makes it up because it sounds
decided
good.
This is how,
Obviously,
sounds
someone's
good.
telling tall stories.
like
And
okay,
that's okay.
fucking
Like,
Walt Disney.
And that's okay. Like
Nah.
we're okay with that.
we know that he wasn't gay.
I honestly,
I wouldn't care
Yes.
if he was. Like
We know he wasn't gay
I
because
don't-
of what we knew growing up at school. What happens when they erase what we knew and generations that are beneath us only get this jargon? If they're only gonna know that, and now we're fighting a fruitless fucking war, and we know we're right. They're wrong in this aspect, and that's particular.
no, you're
What
right.
the fuck? What do you mean? Like,
What
why
if
are we
that
allowing this
doesn't-
shit?
If that doesn't stop, if that type
It's
of
not going
behavior
to.
does not stop, eventually you're right because if you don't teach history, you're doomed to repeat. Like
You're doomed to only know to learn what they're telling you to learn.
honestly, what
And
if
they're changing history as we go
What
along.
if George Washington was really the gay one, and
I bet you none of them
Abraham Lincoln was actually the one that chopped down the cherry tree?
And what if
I-
Democrat Dan was
still just think they're a
bisexual?
bunch of
You know,
liars.
it's a bunch of what
I
ifs.
don't know.
you're thinking like them now. Okay, you can't
This is
just
why
make
we-
up your own
Democrat
stories.
No, but I do want to bring up, like, honestly, I really don't care about the Cleopatra shit, but it is for their culture, for Egyptians, that makes sense. Like, you're trying to take a narrative and spin it, and it's like, I could understand from their point of view. Put yourself in their shoes.
No,
And be
that's
like,
what
oh,
I'm saying.
I totally get it. I'd be pissed off too. But at the same, that'd be
I'm saying,
like,
Bro, you're
But
pissed
they-
off.
Basically, what I'm saying is,
But you're
they're
pissed off for
saying,
something that happened
why
3,000
do
years
people
ago?
think they can just go outside and be like, "Hey,
you say my people.
the sky is purple," and if you say no, I fucking told you the sky's purple.
Buddy,
Like who?
No, you're racist. You don't
Who
believe me.
thinks that
hey,
though?
there's gonna be lies in life, man.
No, you might. It might.
Unfortunately.
It might be climate change that. Did
Oh, it is.
also.
Oh, it is.
Climate change is everything.
The only difference between what you're saying and what you're saying is the Egyptians are mad about this from something that happened thousands of years, millennia ago. Y'all are like really, if that's not the epidemic of what you call victim, like I feel like the victim and I'm playing the victim card. Bro, you're worried about something happening 2 or 3 times. Get the really. What are you
I
talking
feel
about?
like the real.
What?
I feel like the real pandemic is this mind fucking virus.
Can I bring this up? Can I bring this up?
And then
Like
one.
strange
How-
fucking thinking.
How funny, hypothetically, how funny would it be if the president or whoever of Egypt came to Jada Pickens? I would say Jaden Pickens Smith, whatever. They meet together and they talk about it, and she just walks up and slaps him in the face, dude. Like, I'm sorry, but that would be hilarious.
You don't clip in that,
Oh,
right? You
yo.
don't clip in
Yo.
that. Like that's gonna be.
Or
like,
Will
gold.
Smith
That's
just walks
gold.
up and just
That's gold.
like,
yeah.
what
Oh,
the
big
fuck?
time, big time.
That's
Like
right.
I'm,
That's all I'm picturing in my head. I'd be like,
Hey,
how funny.
since we're getting into the fucking silly fucking time right now,
oh Jesus.
what do you guys think about a whistleblower who's a fucking all these whistleblowers that are coming out for everything, shit
Is she
against the
good at it?
Bidens, shit against this, that, the other thing. They're not just like fly-by-night employees. They're people who've been employees for like 10, 15, 20
Yeah.
years. This whistleblower came out, has been in, I don't know if it was the Air Force or whatever, but he's come out and said that the government has non-human vehicles. Because he kind of didn't completely describe what they are, but he's saying that the government has and has had alien craft
I've heard.
Did you watch the
that they're
interview?
reverse
Did
engineering.
you watch?
Yeah,
the
because I just
interview
want to know what we think about
Did
it.
you? Did you particularly watch when he came on and talked?
A little bit,
Did
yeah.
you? I watched the entire thing.
Yeah.
What's your take on his interview?
As far as like, did he seem like he was
Did he
off?
seem authentic? Yeah. Did he seem authentic to you?
I felt like he seemed authentic, but I felt like something seemed like off, like maybe like he was autistic or something.
All right, bro. From my point of view,
yeah.
when I watched him, I saw nothing but red flags come on that dude. He could not. He talked it with a broad brush about everything. There's not anything he got to that had any kind of detail. If you're a whistleblower at this point, you've already kind of outed yourself, right? So why not just say verbal vomit? Here's everything.
Yeah.
This dude talked not a one specific. Me personally, I'm not saying you're right or wrong. I'm not saying I'm right or wrong. I don't
I
buy.
don't really have that much of it.
I don't buy any
I
of
wanna
that
know what you
shit.
guys
What about-
think
I don't
about
buy
it.
any of that. I think that right there is
Did
what
you-
you call the fucking magic trick. They're using that right there to cover up for what they're going after Trump for or what they're doing over in Ukraine. That
Oh,
my
That's sort of what I was
my-
asking you. That's
my-
sort of what I
That's
was asking.
exactly what they're doing.
Yeah.
They're,
That's my
trying, they're
opinion.
trying to stop that narrative, but at the same time, be like, "Hey guys,
Check this out.
hey bud,
Yeah.
hey,
Wanna
here's,
see something
here's
cool?
the worm on the hook.
Want to see something cool?
Here's the worm on the
Yeah.
hook, man.
Fuck out of here with
Keep
that.
swimming."
They've had
Fucking-
what the fuck?
So that was
Bullshit, man.
basically my point. I wanted to know if you what you guys thought the reason was.
Are you talking
There's
about
my point.
Ryan Graves? Did you guys watch the whole episode? It was like
But you know what's
2-3
interesting
hours.
too? I still
Tim
can't say that I
Ryan.
don't think that it's ever possible. Like,
Dude, it
Anything's
is.
possible.
Buddy,
but
you
until we
think,
actually
you
see
think
it,
the
though,
stars and
Yo,
all the shit?
You being
Oh, yeah.
bisexual or gay is possible, right? Is there not a possibility for that? So
Well,
is there a
that's
same
right. It
possibility
wasn't
for
his
that?
first time.
Okay, so how little then? Right? So what do you when you say possibility, it's like let's be honest
Hey.
about it. What really
Hey,
it's such a
if
minute.
that's going to be the meter, then I'm going to have to prove you
Did
wrong.
you do the? No. Paul, did you do that?
too tight. It's too tight.
I fucking
You got a bicycle?
ripped out his hot Shalima Shatire.
He must have been a lot.
But no, yeah,
Yeah.
I was thinking the same thing.
I
That they're just
believe-
trying
I
to get
believe we
something
have
going.
that.
I think that's their next psyop. Like I think that's their
Oh, me
next
too. That's the next COVID.
coronavirus.
That's the next
They're gonna be like,
COVID.
we're being invaded.
Oh, no.
right now.
No, it's gonna be a combo.
No.
It's gonna be a combo.
It's gonna be climate change.
No, it's gonna be a combo, bro. It's
Yeah,
gonna be the aliens are coming. It's gonna be the aliens are here, and that they're giving us a virus to wipe us out. It's gonna be a combination of both. They're gonna take the coronavirus and aliens and go, here's the best Hollywood story you guys could ever eat up in your life. Here you go.
Corona
Like,
alien.
yeah.
Here you go.
COVID aliens,
Right?
aliens versus COVID. Yeah. But listen,
Suck our shit.
but listen. This is another thing that I want to hear you guys' opinion. Like, what do you think is up with this shit with Biden? So they've come out and said now that the whole bribe thing that they're trying to get that 1023 document that the FBI has. The FBI has actually met with them now because
And
they
released
forced and no, but let them look at it. So they didn't deny that it exists. The Republicans were able to look at it, and they know it exists now, but they won't release it to them.
Amazing.
So now they put like I just
Amazing.
didn't think that's how things. It seems like very like high schoolish. Like this
It
is
seems
really
like they're very
how the
tailor.
government.
They're tailor making what they're giving these people. So the prosecuting arm, the prosecuting branch, are asking for information and only providing the information that they want to
They
be
want to
provided.
What do you make of the fact? What do you make of the fact that the person that he did the deal with, which was a pay for play deal, allegedly still, but we know. I mean, come on, let's not be fucking serious. I love how these people act like I don't know what you're talking about, but I see all the evidence against Trump. Like it's like what I said. Yeah, dude. 37 counts.
It took 7 years.
37 counts of nothing.
I mean, it took 7 years.
It
It took 7 years to get 37 counts of nothing. It took. Think about this, bro.
Taxpayers' money,
They hate
Taxpayers'
Trump so
money.
bad. You don't think that at the fucking
money.
first moment that he even breathed wrong, they would have been up his ass like a fucking animal? Of course they would.
Yeah, but how many counts was the fucking Bragg's one? Was like 32
that's what I'm trying to
counts.
go with. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. If they
It's
had
just to
anything
look at this.
If they had
Look at
anything
this.
legit, if they had anything legit on them, they would have been years ago because they hate this motherfucker.
Yo, because
Hey,
they want me to go to his
check
phone.
this up here. Then kick
Check
him in the
this out.
balls,
Yeah,
dude.
exactly.
Check this out.
He's
This
not
is
that
what I want to see where I fucking wrote this.
Boo.
Type shit.
Where the fuck
You
did
didn't
I
write
write?
This
Right.
motherfucker don't even know his own shit.
You didn't write it. You
No, yeah, I know I'm not seeing it for some
The
reason.
U.S.
but-
sex
It was a
reassignment
big-
surgery
Yeah.
market was
Oh,
estimated
yeah.
at a potential 1.9 billion in 2021, and now is expected to reach 2.1 billion in 2022, and even more in 2023, and even more in 2024.
But-
What the fuck are we talking about here, people?
Wow.
What? I'm not paying for this
But
shit.
also, I was gonna say that
Yeah, why?
that
is
when
the government
Biden
that
Biden was questioned about this whole deal with the bribe and shit, I could have sworn there was on here. It said,
What the fuck is so on the calendar?
If
I
somebody
know, just kidding,
somebody
kidding.
organized this fucking list a little better, like he was told to.
Kidding, I swear I wasn't there.
No.
I swear.
"Oh, here. When
All the way down the
Biden,
bottom.
dude, this is a
All the
fucking
way down the
dude. This
bottom.
is on
Skip
camera.
9 fucking
When
minutes.
Biden is asked about his bribery scandal, he said to the crowd, "Where's the money?" Chuckles and then says, "It's a bunch of malarkey,"
It would be
and then walks away from reporters.
It'd be
Without
And
answering-
we're fucking allowing this,
without asking, people was yelling questions at him, and he fucking ignored them.
dude. The White House, trust me, the White House knows that they're in fucking trouble right
It would be
now.
awesome
That's
if
why
there
they're
was a
trying
spin
to.
kick, though.
That's why they're trying
That's
to
why
get
they
the Trump
can't get
shit fucking.
That's why they can't get a decent press secretary because no one wants to touch it. They're like, I'm all set with that position.
They're like,
That's a hot
if
topic right
if you
there.
can clearly, like, inside of your soul, deal with like fake reality, dude. Like
You're
they
psychotic.
know what the
You're
fuck is going on.
psychotic.
They know what the hell's going
So
on.
that
bro.
whole thing that you read,
And then
my
now-
whole
yeah.
point to how much money is being made off of the sex reassignment treatments.
It's another business venture. It's another fucking
it's over
corporate
$2
business
billion
venture.
and it's only going to be growing. Like, and that's what kind of disgusts me a little bit because I was listening to a whole fucking thing the other day, and they were talking about these people, and they actually had some like interviews with some people, and like to listen to these doctors talk about it, like they're fucking propagandists. Like they're like, is it still? Oh man,
Don't worry, I'm gonna piss down your leg. Don't worry.
just, you know what?
Nah, dude.
Do the special.
No.
Yeah, do the S.
Do the
Mm.
Yeah.
Sometimes I have to do an emergency.
But dude,
Oh.
yeah, fucking, hey, I only have an almond money taken. I don't know.
Do you
Fucking-
think? Do you think?
Out of my paycheck,
Yeah.
You're rotten, boy.
No,
Do you
no,
want you to
no, really, that's serious.
waterfalls?
God damn it.
Um,
Yeah, man.
do you think? Just make sure you rinse the water. Do you think?
Don't go in the dip.
Well, we already know this anyways, but do you think that the Democrats, do you think that when the same thing happens with this, that happens every time, like nothing becomes of it, is it going to be outrage again, or?
I
Trying.
honestly think, they, I don't know, bro.
They would never
like,
give up.
Well, it's just kind of weird. All right. So, like I said, like I didn't vote for Bush. I didn't vote for Clinton. Obviously, I was too young for Clinton. What was that? Yeah. All right. And then
Yeah.
you get like, I don't know, with Bush, I was too young for that too. See what happens. I was like, I'll never
Right.
I'll
voted
never
for,
be a Republican.
You want to? You know,
But then I'm like,
my shit.
yeah.
And that's the thing. Like, I grew up in a family that was
I voted for
and I was
Obama.
Democrat. It's
Yeah.
only recently with all this bad fucking shit that I've become independent
Yeah.
and right-leaning a lot more because
We got-
they are fucking pushing people to that fucking situation. Like, yeah, so I actually voted for Obama the first time around because I thought that this country needed change. And I wasn't impressed with his first 4 years, and I wasn't impressed.
I wasn't.
And I wasn't impressed with Mitt
I didn't
Romney
vote
either,
again.
so I didn't vote because I didn't want either of them. I thought it was fucking terrible.
Yeah.
And then Trump's first time around, I voted for Trump because I knew that Hillary is the fucking demon from hell.
I did not.
And but then I was fine with him for basically 3 years of his presidency. I thought the last year he just didn't seem to hold together too well under all that pressure, which I think
Yeah.
anybody
He
would
had
have.
fucking COVID up his ass, dude.
But then when it was him versus fucking Biden, I didn't even vote because I was just just over the shit, man. Like,
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Honestly, I'd really like to go RFK because I want shit to just.
yeah,
come out.
did you hear that Alicia?
I'm hoping they just.
Did you hear that Alicia Silverstone?
Who is
Is
Alicia
it-
Silverstone?
is it-
I've never heard of her.
Stop it.
Am I the youngest out of you guys?
Yeah.
Uh,
You know the movie
wait, she's in
Clueless, Dan?
Clueless?
Clueless. Do you know
I
the
know.
movie
Fair?
Fear, where she gets finger banged on a roller coaster?
Oh, hey, that's no big whoop.
Mm. Yeah, getting finger popped is not a big deal.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
never that.
Yeah, let's go.
Would you put a dip at, yo?
Put it in the fridge.
If I were to jerk off,
Get out.
if I would jerk off fifth right here, that'd
Yeah.
be no big deal.
Yeah.
Get the fuck
Dude,
out of
that's fucking. That's just
Yeah,
like, we don't
no.
have any hate in our hearts. Come on, whip it up.
Nah.
You put that in public. That was a public choice.
I know, dude. It's just to prove the point, man. I don't.
Hey man,
It's
just-
the fucking weirdo shit.
you gotta be okay.
And I know
you gotta be
plenty-
okay in your skin.
Dude, I know plenty
end
of
of
gay
the day.
people that don't push this like really crazy agenda, man. Like that's the only issue I fucking have. Like,
With what? Well, Biden asked about his bribery scandal. He said,
we already went over this.
"Where's
stuff.
the money? Where's the money?"
We're
Way past that.
Come on,
we're pretty much all done.
Come
Anyways,
on,
this
Jay.
is just like some filler.
Nah,
right
no.
here.
All right, China
But no,
Rising.
I did have a question. So the way that they're going after history and just everything and
Changing it?
anything,
His
You
story?
know at some
Oh,
point-
God.
you know, at some point, and tell me if you think I'm right. They're gonna come for the flag because they're already saying
I
that
think you're
the
left,
Star
honestly.
Spangled fucking banner is a protesting fucking.
How?
It upsets people.
It's a fucking anthem, though. It's a fucking national anthem. Or a national anthem.
I know, dude. Because that's what countries do that are pushing
Yeah, it
They
is.
socialism
self-employed?
and authoritarian.
So-
It's just how people don't realize like these people who are like cheerleaders, like these white yuppie people who are like Ukraine.
Damn,
They don't
monkeys.
realize that Zelensky like is a thug. Like
And an actor.
he is an actor. He is
He's
corrupt.
actually a pretty good comedian.
He has his political opponents jailed. Like he rules Ukraine with an iron fist. There's I'm not saying that what
do you
Putin's
think
doing is right.
Do you think if
No.
he was that funny with comedy, dude?
Well,
You really think he'd be doing?
do you blame Putin for what he's doing?
I don't know.
What would you do?
So why is he doing it then?
What would you do? Yo, if you were Putin, what would you do?
You know the Nazi thing is a real thing, right?
The U.S. was probably
It's
like,
been
"Hey,
proved?
bud, we'll back you up because we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take all.
They were already involved. That's where the bribe came from.
We're gonna go and
When,
take.
it was
all,
when Biden was vice president.
We're
You
gonna
understand
go
this,
and
right?
take all of Russia. We're gonna use you. We're gonna set you up as a political puppet. It's a like, hey man, as far fetched as it might sound, it's probably not that far
What
fetched.
would
It's
you do if
because
you were
Russia
Putin?
is a
What would
rival.
you
They
do
Like,
can go get all the oil up in
What if you were
Russia.
Putin, bro, and people on your on your border were doing what the United States was doing?
and he told them that was his red line.
Hey.
They knew
What
it.
would you do, though?
Hey.
What would you do?
What he's
do you blame
doing.
him? Do you
Hey.
blame him for
What he's doing.
Yeah.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Would you rather go get oil in Iran or Iraq or any of those guys? Or would you rather go get oil in Russia?
You don't need to.
No, think about the heat.
You
The
don't-
heat
you-
aspect.
No,
Would you want to sweat your balls off? Like,
You're
setting
just
up?
thinking weird
No,
thoughts.
it's
No, that's
It's not how it works.
That's not weird.
because American dollars are used to buy petrol from OPEC countries.
Yeah.
It doesn't work like that.
Oh no, you're right. Okay.
It does not work like
It's-
that,
yeah.
bro. The United States is taking themselves
I
out
actually-
of that
I
game
forgot
because
about
of that dollar.
Dude, there's a whole bunch of shit going on with that right
Yeah.
now
Big time.
because
No, it was
Because-
definitely-
They're trying to
They're trying to
backdoor.
get rid of the dollar.
Yes, they're trying to backdoor something else.
yeah. Couple years.
China wanted to
Month
be
and a
the
half, yeah.
The yuan.
the yuan.
The yuan.
The yuan, that was spelled now. I don't even know what it's
Come
called.
on.
Bro,
Ching
I'm
Chong
taking this
Chang. Oh, sorry.
Whoa, that's kind of.
I'm taking this one.
Hey, come on, man. I like Wu
I don't think you
Tang.
can do that. Me Chinese.
Oh, you already got us.
Me Chinese. Me no dumb. Me stick
Yo,
parachute up
That
my
shit's
bum.
good.
This is crack dip.
It is
If
crack.
y'all want some,
Yeah,
$19.99 a pound. My
Yeah.
man right here will get you some.
Yeah, the wife.
Fire.
yo, please subscribe,
A beautiful
Like,
woman with
comment.
large breasts.
Like, come on,
puts that. What?
What are we doing?
I don't know what we're doing. What are we doing?
Please, somebody
Alright,
suck
well.
Dan's dick.
Whoa.
I didn't know what you were
Sir,
going for. I didn't know.
Sir, you have to ask for my permission first.
But yeah, no, seriously.
Somebody- what?
Thank you. Huh?
I said somebody. You don't know permission.
Thank you.
I'm lost, Juneteenth.
Thank you for all of your time. We love you. We respect you. And give me all your dollars.
All those, you get
Peace.
fucked.